Happy Wine Wednesday. Kevin and Robin here. Some fantastic Sangiovese this week.
Yeah, we're in Tuscany this week at one of our favorite addresses, Marchesi Gondi, which is a winery we've been working with for, it's got to be a couple decades at this point, and lots of history with this one. I like these wines a lot. They always give us a little bit of age on one of them, so we've got a 2016 on the Reserva, which is nice, something you can drink now or maybe stick in the cellar for a couple of years, see what happens.
Absolutely. So the Marchesi Gondi wines are going to be open on the tasting bar, already open today, just in case you happen to be in the area. And they are in the little subregion of Chianti Rafina, which is the furthest most inland and highest elevation within Chianti.
Yeah, they're sort of close, tucked up near Florence, and it's a winery I've been lucky to visit a few times, which is always fun because you get to go to Florence, which is not a bad thing.
Not a terrible thing.
Their winery is really cool. It's been in the family forever. They've been in Florence for like 15 or 16 generations. They're an old banking family, so they've had this land for a long time. They've done some really interesting things with it. We're not featuring it today because we don't have any, but they have one 100% cab that they do called Mazzaferrata. There's a few bottles kicking around, I think.
Just a couple left.
Yeah, and then most of it's single vineyard stuff. So we've got the San Giuliano and then the Pian del Sorbe Reserva. So we're into like some pretty serious Chianti here in this Reserva level. And what's that going for right now? Do you know
That
that
one's
one?
going for 32.
So great value. And Chianti can jump into that $40-50 really quickly from top producers. And Gondi's been, I think, one of the best values in the shop for a long time now. They're maybe not as well known because they're smaller, and maybe because they're from Rufina, right? It's kind of like the backwoods of Chianti. They're not down in Classico where all the cool kids are, right?
Oh, I think they're kind of cool kids.
Yeah, they're cool.
No, these guys are awesome. I mean, Sangiovese is sometimes known to be a little bit of a finicky grape and sometimes a little temperamental in its growing, but they do a really great job with it. It's still kind of rustic and like really old school.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. My mouth is like watering. I'm not even talk. That's the difference between, I think, Rufina for me and Classico. Classico, think like soft red cassis, like soft cherries. This is more like sour black cherry spice, like worn belt leather, like those kind of like more forest floor kind of things going on. These are really like the funkier style of Chianti, right? I'm thinking even more like in that Brunello kind of style where the fruits are darker, spicier, and there's like a little more tannin going on here.
For sure. I'm really surprised with this wine. It is a little bit lighter on its feet than it has been in previous vintages, which I really love about it. It's like really fresh and bright this time around.
Yeah, this one's just ready for your, spaghetti on Tuesday night, and this is like steaks on the weekend.
There you go.
What'd you do for your pack this week?
Well, we threw this guy in here, and we put in a couple other Sangiovese options from central Italy as well. So you can kind of try some of those different styles. So once we move into the Sant'Antimo from La Lacaia, this is actually equal parts Sangiovese, Cabernet, and Merlot. So kind of getting into just a little bit of a different expression.
A little super Tuscan kind of
That's
deal,
right.
Nice. What else you got there?
Pian del Sorbe. This is not the other wine that's in Should have checked that before we went.
We've got a stray. We've got a straggler.
Oh man, that's all right. There's always good stuff that's coming in.
We had a staff dinner last night. Maybe
not firing on all cylinders
maybe
today.
Not quite like all there yet today.
Torre, this is what we're looking for.
There you go. It's all fixed. It's better now.
And that guy is actually blended with a little Alicante.
Yeah, weird grape, right? So Torre is in Montalcino, so they make primarily Brunello, a little bit of Rosso, and then this one is just kind of a funky little one they do. I think it's got Sangiovese chili. It's a French grape variety, which adds like a really deep, dark, spicy kind of note to it. So.
And really dark in color too. Like it's going to give you a totally different expression of that. So.
Yeah, like a bigger, spicier wine. What's the pack going for?
78. So we took almost $10 off if you were buying on full shelf price. Nice. So come on in. We are 15% off all wine in store today. So if you are in the area, come have a little splash and get everything else on sale.
If not, we'll see you on the weekend and come down and taste these. They're fun wines.